I used to take everything from all the greats, but one vital piece of information that Michael Jordan gave me one day. Because even though Michael Jordan was playing against me, all my friends would be rooting for Michael Jordan. It's funny, right? And nobody had ever dunked on me. They wanted Jordan to dunk on me. So it'd be something to talk about at the house. Ooh, he got you. So in my mind, if he gets close to the rim, I got to lay him out.
And to the surprise of some league observers, a number of rookies are already making huge contributions, Grant.
And it's so much fun to see these young players stepping up, getting thrown right in.
It's checked in for Curry. On the court right now for the Nuggets. Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. They're the 2 and the 3. Gordon is the 4. We're in the middle, and it's Murray in at the point.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game. I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
And watching Draymond Green play, Grant, he's the quarterback on both ends.
I love that, B.A. Defensively, constantly calling out instructions on how to switch, keeping everyone organized. And
Yo-Chad.
Incredible passer, sees guys get open before they do.
It's so much fun watching Jokic do his thing. I mean, he's not uber athletic, but my is he skilled. He wows you with some of the passes he makes and some of the finishes he completes. You know, one measure of Nikola Jokic's growth as a player is his triple-double tally. I mean, he's already among the NBA career leaders in that category.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Najee, he's checked in for Gordon. Brown comes in for Porter Jr. Highland, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Smith in for Jamal Murray. Here's MP. Denver grabs the miss. Well, among active players, only LeBron and Westbrook are ahead of Jokic in triple-doubles, Clark.
And B.A. with a lot of runway left in front of him. I mean, the Joker figures to keep climbing up that list. I don't know if he'll catch Russ or the Big O at the top, but he's going to be in the neighborhood.
Pass to Brown. Shot clock at 3. Shoots over Kuminga. Brown can't hit. The Warriors trailing. And here's MP from outside. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3. And talking about MP, what a college career he had. Just fantastic in school, a star on many levels.
MP playing 3 years before coming to the NBA. That is rare these days, but I think it was great for his overall development. Of course, it helps winning a title in school.
MP against Smith. From deep, MP. Again, MP missing.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Over MP. Smith no good. Smith against MP. Pass to Kuminga. 23 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And here's MP from outside. Rebounded by Highland.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Smith passes to Jokic. Over Looney. They get it back. Another shot. And rejected. Some great action here early as we end the first quarter in a tie. And the second quarter, we return. And the Warriors going with a whole new group out there. And a new group getting ready for the Nuggets. Jokic is checked in for Najee. Gordon comes in for Green. Brown, he's checked in for Porter Jr. And it's Smith in for Highland. On the court right now for the Nuggets. Gordon is the four with the Joker in the middle. Murray out there with Ish Smith. And it's Brown in at the small forward position. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Here's Smith. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. He gets it in there.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Jokic passes to Smith. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Smith's gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And here's MP from outside. And he gets it to fall. 3 for 8 in this one.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Down low. Here's Jokic. Lays it up and banks it in. Jokic has got 12.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Oh, another miss by MP.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Here's Murray. That one a little long. And the Warriors shooting only 31% in the second quarter of this one. MP no good.
Not his best night and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Tipped. And he recovers it. Shot from the low post is good. Smith's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And, you know, whenever Smith gets that close to the bucket, he's sharp in how he finishes these chances. I mean, he's got a lot of different ways to get that ball up and down.
And so we wrap up the first half. The Nuggets on top, up by 15. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Really an incredible game from Jamal Murray.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through.
Curry finds. Outside Murray. 3 seconds left. And he lays it in. Murray's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
This is one of those nights where Murray was just determined to take over, and he's carried through with that determination.
Denver Nuggets. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlights night in and night out.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. It felt like we'd become a league where every game turned into a three-point shooting contest. But, Clark, we've seen different styles work.
Exactly, B. I mean, take Chicago during the 21-22 year. I mean, they were fantastic offensively, yet near the bottom of the league in three-point attempts. Having teams with distinct offenses, I think, makes the game a lot more fun to watch.
On the court for Denver. Smith. Green out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Bruce Brown, and it's Caldwell Pope in at the 2. From deep, MP. They get it again. And Looney with the slam.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Here's Smith. Oh, MP with a block. Here's Baldwin. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. For the Nuggets, Najee comes in for Brown, and Reed is subbed in for Caldwell Pope. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Denver?
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
I love the fact they've done tremendous work on the offensive glass. A lot of second chance opportunities as they've kept that ball alive.
Knocked loose. It's stolen by MP. In transition, here come the Warriors. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot, so he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, Grant, in the pace and space era of the NBA, it seems like the rate of free throws league-wide has declined dramatically.
Yeah, I love that, B.A. It keeps the game going. There's a flow to the game, and we like it as broadcasters, and you know the fans love it as well. So I hope the league will continue on this trend.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Now Jokic. 6 to shoot. Outside for Porter. There's the 3. Hits the three-pointer.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Drops in the 3.
Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter that I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfishness are often underrated.
Pass to Porter. Jokic with it, guarded by Wiseman. No good that time. And Golden State will come the other way. And here's MP from outside. Rebounded by Highland. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Here's Caldwell Pope. Ooh, poked away.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Porter finds Murray. The Warriors pull it in. Looney's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Baldwin. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And Grant, you played on a Suns team whose training staff was renowned. Is that still a differentiator between teams, or has everybody caught up and on the same level now?
You know, B.A., I think everyone's caught up. You know, 15 years ago, the Suns training staff was ahead of their time. But now teams are all much more sophisticated. They understand injury prevention, rest, recovery, really aiding the players, and I think adding years for players in the back end of their careers.
And for players, greatness can be defined so many ways, but giving back has to be a component of that. Wouldn't you say, Grant?
Well, to whom much is given, much is expected. In BA, I agree 100%. Players today understand the impact that they can have on others. I love that about the league, the players, the coaches, everyone involved, using this gift to make a change and a positive impact throughout the world. And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Nuggets.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next two squads.
Stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And what a huge performance it was for Jamal Murray.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
29 seconds left in the fourth. To the middle. Pass to Reed. Now here's Jordan. Here's Reed. 5 to shoot. Baldwin with a rebound. MP outside. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Green. Now here's Smith. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. So long, everybody.
What up, Ash? Press?
No. I gotta show you something. Just watch this.
G.
Hey, what's MP stand for anyway? Sounds like a phone to me. Y'all got that MP29? That Nokia joint?
No, I think it stands. You know what? That's real classy. Why would he even mention me? Ash, not one chair?
I don't do cheers.
So what about your guests? We all just gonna stand, stare at you?
Guests?
Janks
No.
her.
Did you come in here to drag me from my office decor, or do you want to prep for Top Takes Daily?
Let's prep.
Great. All right. So obviously what Shep said was beyond the pale, but you've already been memed to death on social media, so it's...
What you got there, Ashley? Huh?
Bunch of hopefuls.
Okay.
Trying to ride your coattails.
And,
Everyone, I'd like to introduce MP.
Hey, how's it going? Sam Woods. Big fan. Nice to meet you.
Thanks, man.
Of course, you know JJ
My guy. Good to see you.
and Kendrick.
Hey, what's going on, superstar?
Awkward. All right, you're going to sit right here adjacent to me. Thanks.
All right, places, everyone.
I mean, tell you the truth, I really wouldn't have noticed it if people like you didn't constantly bring it up.
MP, let's stay with the draft for a moment. A big part of the reaction to your selection was the fact that Shep Owens, your biggest rival, was still on the draft board.
That's right.
But a lot of people think he has the higher upside due to his athleticism and the fact that he has loads of untapped potential as a relative newcomer.
I mean, look, Shep would be a great track and field player. I mean,
Wow.
all you got to do is run fast, jump high, and you get a medal. You feel me what I'm saying?
Okay.
I mean, but if you want to be the best hoop in the world, you got to shoot.
MP, you know we keep it real on here. I got to ask you, man to man, how do you respond to Shep Owens?
Yo, honestly, that's just who he is. He's a trash human being who has...
Well, this has been unforgettable, and I'd love to continue this conversation, but unfortunately, we are out of time. MP, thank you for joining
Wait,
us.
so that's
It's
it?
been a real pleasure. Yeah, and then we got to wrap things up, but you have been a tremendous sport, and we really appreciate you answering.
$2K brings so many people together. You got people in here from around the world. and it's such a blessing to be out here. For me, I came from Indianapolis, but you meet guys from all over. It's definitely a pleasure.
You're all the way here from China.
10-hour flight, and I was like, this better be good. And now, I just gotta say, everything's worth it.
And while it's still very early in the season, the top teams, Greg, have already started to distinguish themselves across the NBA. Defended by Sabonis. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. On the court right now for the Kings, they've got Terrence Davis. Medu is out there with Malik Monk. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Holmes in at the pivot in the middle.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And here's MP for 3. Drops in the tray. On draft night, many people wondered where MP might land. But, Greg, you think he was worthy of that 18th pick?
Well, I was a little surprised to see him go in the first round, but clearly his team believed in him, and the leadership and intangibles he brings are really hard to ignore.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Back to MP. Shot clock at 6. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. MP's got 5 now.
And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they've shot the basketball.
Knocked loose. Outside, Davis. Pass to Monk. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Medu passes to Mitchell. Off target with his 3. Warriors leading by 6. To the inside. Here's MP. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Davion Mitchell.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Well, between major injuries and some high-profile roster turnover, it's been an up and down last couple years for the Warriors.
Yeah, mostly due, Kevin. I mean, through it all, they've managed to continue to play with joy. They've given a lot of guys opportunities to be out there, and then they drafted and rebuilt the team behind the big 3 to complement those guys as they found their still there for Golden State to do great things, and winning a championship last year has them back on the top of the mountain.
He makes the first.
Yo.
And Mitchell drops them both. 29 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And here is MP. He's got 7, and that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Davis. It's rebounded by Poole.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
MP with the bounce pass. Takes the 3. Hits it from 3-point range. MP's got 10.
Over the taller defender, this is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, that effort just not good enough, because even if that defender was a bit taller, locked in.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. And Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. The Kings. For the Warriors, Looney's checked in for Wiseman. Green comes in for Kuminga. Pools checked in for Thompson. And MP subbed in for Curry. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for Sabonis. Metu comes in for Barnes. Terrence Davis, he's checked in for Malik Monk. And Davion Mitchell subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. On the court for Sacramento, with Metu. Then it's Kevin Huerter. Then there's Davis, and it's Mitchell in at the point guard position.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball. And, you know, one of the unsung heroes of the Warriors championship team, Kevon Looney.
Oh, totally understands his role and a rotation guy who can start for you, but how much consistency did he provide in that 2022 season and championship run? This guy has battled some injuries, but he has always been reliable for the Warriors.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says, if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better, and it's worked for him. DA, thanks. MP deciding where to go with it. And another three for Golden State.
And, guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
The pass to Huerter over Wiggins. Sacramento gets it back. Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
And Holmes knows that a lot of the offensive opportunities are going to come secondary. He was there and ready.
MP against Mitchell. And here's MP for three. And another three for Golden State.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Back to Davis. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to Metu. Kings moving the ball around. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
And the Warriors making a change here. Kuminga's checked in. And a change for Sacramento. Sabonis is checked in. Here's Davis. Whistle blows. Basket is good.
Shot's
so a
good.
chance here for a three-point play.
Shot's good. Shooting one.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night from long range so far. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different. Sacramento making some changes. Davion Mitchell's checked in for Richaun Holmes, and De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Malik Monk. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Yeah, even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember earlier something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of accuracy, especially.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Then there's Jordan Poole. Then it's Kevon Looney. And it's MP in at the 1.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. I know one thing the Kings wanted to focus on this season, and Brent, that was defense.
Well, they're a team that's been at the bottom of the league on the defensive ratings for quite some time. And one way to remain competitive is to bring your defensive intensity on a nightly basis. It's going to be a point of emphasis for this new coaching staff to get these guys on board. When it comes to teams that have struggled in recent years, the Kings come to mind. And those recent years actually extend out a lot longer than anyone wants to admit. It's just been one tough season after another.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Outside, Fox. 59 seconds left to play in the third. Takes the assist and lays it in. Gets out the pass. Fox has got 8 points.
You got to keep the ball moving, and that time Herder's pass leads to an open look.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And they might be down big, but you love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
Here's Fox. It's rebounded by Poole. Warriors shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. MP outside. It's the three-point bomb. MP's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Warriors. And it's Fox with the ball for the Kings. Next up on
Yo,
the
Chad.
Grizzlies, that'll be a home game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Medu passes to Herder. Fires, high post. The shot, no good.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Here's Green, and the layup falls. Green's got 5 points in the quarter.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Here's Herder, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so, Golden State Warriors leading by a full 31 points at the end. Some ferocious M2K spring. And a moment ago, inside the huddle with head coach Steve.
Fantastic. Offense, simple.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And it's time for an injury report.
Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Kings. He told me that although he twisted the knee pretty badly, nothing looks like it's torn. There's no shot of him coming back in this one, and in fact, he might be sidelined for a longer time period. And that is not what his team wanted to hear, Kevin.
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
And look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth. Who is out there with Malik Monk. Then there's Rashawn Holmes. Then there's Kent Bazemore. And it's Davis in at the 2 spot. Davis against DiVincenzo. In the corner, Bazemore with it. 6 on the shot clock. GA with their 4th title. The combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green. The single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an All-NBA team.
Well, Bazemore showing what every lefty has, and that's craftiness. Just uses his body very well and takes smart shots within the offense.
Moody's checked in for JaMychal Green. And the basket by MP.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Here's Bazemore. Pass to Medu. Outside, Davis. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And Davis can't get it to go.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
MP outside. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Pass to Bazemore. Now, here's Monk. D right on him. Holmes passes to Davis. Kicks it to Bazemore. Here's Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
And getting the positioning he wants and finishing. I love to watch Holmes work on the inside.
Golden State's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. On the wing, MP. And he wills that one in. Through off the back iron.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
For three. And the Warriors get it back. Now here's DiVincenzo. And the pass to MP. No good on the triple. Outside, Davis. That one misses. The Warriors go the other way with it. There's 1:26 left here in the fourth quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
MP outside. Bangs home the trifecta. MP's got 39.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Now, here's Moody. He's guarded by Davis. Kuminga kicks to MP. Lets it go with a three. Rebound by the Kings. Mitchell outside. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm.
MP, what's up, bro?
T-Mac, man, you here to see me?
Yeah, I'm here to see you. Your agent told me you could use some advice.
Well, y'all clowning me or something?
Nah, nothing like that, man. I'm a fan. What you did in college was impressive.
Dang, man, that means a lot, man. Appreciate that.
When I saw what happened to you on draft night, I felt like I could relate.
Wait, how? You weren't booed in your draft night?
Nah, I didn't get booed, but there was plenty of hate. Coming out of high school like I did, a lot of people didn't respect that. I got a label put on me, just like you did, by sticking around for your junior year.
All right, so what'd you do to get past that?
Man, I needed to talk to someone who went through what I did, so I hit up Kobe.
Hey, wait. First off, I didn't even know y'all were that close.
We used to talk all the time. He was the other big-name high school player, and he knew better than anyone what I was going through.
Wait, T-Mac, hold on. I literally grew up watching y'all ball together, so to hear you say that is mind-blowing, bruh. Could you tell me what kind of advice he gave you?
And we talked about all kinds of stuff.
Okay.
But the most important thing I got from him was his work ethic. That's what separates people at this level. It's not talent. It's not how many years you went to school. It's work.
And that's the only way to prove it, man. Work.
Yes, sir. You got to produce.
100%.
You will. You got the right character for it. I can see it.
Man, that mean a lot coming from you, man. For real.
You got that spark about you. Keep working, MP.
Yes, sir.
You'll get where you want to go.
Yes, sir.
There was something about I said that I would give him a trophy.
Yes.
The next time I saw him.
She said
I do
that.
not remember saying this.
When I hit legend on 2K TV.
All right, well, I brought it.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to take it. It's mine. Hey.
You are here from Germany.
This is my 4th time here in Los Angeles, but every time I have to fight with the jet lag.
We're with Stephanie and Sampaio here from the UK. What's the community day been like for you guys?
It's so nice to see the community together because in the UK, our community isn't as big as this. So it's just been nice to sit and chat.
We're super grateful to how 2K have given us opportunities to be involved in, with stuff like this. Being a woman, being a black woman in an industry that doesn't favor us, it really, really helps to know that you have a backing of like 2K.
What is the 2K community like in Spain?
It kind of feels small compared to the United States, obviously, but even the competitive side, there are a lot of teams, they win a lot. So yeah, it's very good, it's healthy.
In England, basketball now, compared to 10 years ago, is way bigger than it was because things like 2K are such a good entry point to people becoming fans of the sport.
You are here all the way from the Netherlands. I was just in Amsterdam, loved it. First time in America.
Yeah.
First thoughts?
I just ate an American hamburger, and that's really different than Dutch hamburger, so...
Thank you to the 2K for inviting me. In 10 years we play NBA over there. We always play with American people. So you imagine the distance between us.
He's already 2 steps ahead of you.
Yeah.
So now hopefully it's a little bit better. 2K listened and they brought service for Brazil.
Huge.
I hear that you have a tattoo.
I got a Next Makers tattoo. So this is a personal story. It's about my mom who passed away. And we was always speaking about me being from the Netherlands, as a 2K creator is always battling the odds. And she was always so supportive, keep going, just be you, just keep creating your content. And then unfortunately she passed away. And after that, I just really dedicated my grind to her and just tried to make the things we spoke about happen. And right now, we are sitting here, so it worked out. But also being a part of the Next Makers is one of the things she will be so proud of. She can see that forever from the sky, so.
When I walked in, I was pleasantly surprised at how many women creators work here. If there's somebody else watching that is a woman that wants to get into 2K but needs some advice, what piece of advice would you give them?
Don't let the hindrance of something being, I guess, quote unquote male dominated be very intimidating by you. Try and find your herd as well.
Just get in there and play. You're going to have people to support you. As I said, I'm pretty new to the game. The reality is that people want to see you play. So just pick up the control and play.
Didn't I come to play? Knocking off the pawns, yeah, we move them out the way.
top plays are back. Do you have what it takes to earn the votes of your peers and be considered for top play of the week?
Well, even after 9 seasons, some of you still may be wondering, what makes a top play? Have you ever sent in a submission and it's not picked? Well, listen up, because Brian and Danny are here to tell you what it takes to get your top play on NBA 2K TV.
Thanks a lot, Chris. Hey, we are the faces behind top plays. Do you know who we are? We're very important people.
We really are, Danny, and we're going to be the ones scouring through social media to see all of your top play submissions. And there's a couple things you got to get right. Number one, you got to use the hashtag 2KTVWow so we can find your play. And number two, so we know who the play is coming from, make sure you include your gamer tag in every submission.
And it's the only way you're going to get that VC. Each 2K23 season, you're going to have 4 votes to get into the top play of the season. 2 of them are going to be specially dedicated to the playmakers and the shot creators.
That's right. We're bringing back top assists, and then, new this year, we're also going to be celebrating your best drives. Get to the basket creatively and get featured on 2K TV.
We know that everyone out there loves a flashy dunk, but we want to spotlight the plays that don't end in dunks. The flashy finishes, the creative cuts to the basket, and the acrobatics that go on at the rim. We want to have a vote just for that. It's going to be awesome.
Kicks to Battier, and the 3-ball is good.
Now, let's talk about some of the aspects of a great top play submission. And we'll start with etiquette. Whoever submits the play is the one that gets the credit. So the plays submitted should be featuring you, not a teammate. That means for top assists, it should be a play where you make the assist.
As far as quality goes, put away the cell phone and get the capture using your console's recording feature, and give us a little so we can judge the content. Show us the setup, the play, and the result. We want to see the whole play in context.
Yeah, big dunks are great, but we also consider the sequence of the play. Is it a rare moment, or maybe even a defense to offense two-way? We like to see the extra wow in the 2K TV wow submissions.
That's right, Brian. We want to look at the skill and the challenge that was brought to the play. Like this pass that barely escapes the defenders from LaMelo Ball. Show us that right stick combo that separates you from the rest of the pack and really makes a top play. We get excited to see those rare and unique moments, so keep them coming. We're ready to look at them.
And remember, use the hashtag 2KTVWow on all submissions. We're super excited to see all the top plays you send in Season 1 and all year long.
Did you miss any of our premiere episode of NBA 2K TV? Remember, you can always go back in the game menu and watch previous episodes at any time.
And we'll be back here next week with some more 2K23 tips, and we're hanging out with T-Mac.
You can't play the game forever. I played 15 years. But that's the beauty of NBA 2K, because it's like that will keep your legacy forever.
Until then, enjoy the game.
Obviously, this is the type of game the fans really get up for. So do we. Right. And the players as well.
Yeah, we all can't wait. These are the types of games you mentally circle on the calendar. And it's a test for the teams to see how championship ready they might be.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. The core of the dynasty all on the floor. Curry and Clay, the guards, with Draymond up front at the 4. James Wiseman is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Now here's Bridges. Here's Ayton. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball.